incredible.
Sophia did. I'm not, you did. You get all the credit.
Thank you. No, this is a restaurant that everybody has to try. Steve and I came. I personally thought crepes growing up were always sweet crepes, like dessert crepes, but I learned a lesson. I learned there's savory and there's sweet. And the savory are full meals. Eva gave us a crepe that was incredible, and we split it, and I thought it was the whole crepe. That's how large the portions are here. It was it was delicious.
So let's introduce our guest. Bro, you guys took on a big, what business were you in?
Deal?
He stole from people. No, it's still business. And you decided to go into the restaurant business.
Yeah, well,
and you brought your poor wife with you.
That's fun.
Well, we moved to Florida. We were looking for something that would provide our living. And at the end, we ended up with the restaurant industry. We're not professionals. We started basically a little bit over 2 years ago. And here we are.
What made you decide crepes, first of all?
It's probably more a question to Eva because it was her idea.
I don't know.
But I guess
Because we can make them good. That's why. And there really aren't any real just crepe restaurants alone in Palm Beach County.
No, because
Maybe. That's
here
why.
was different restaurant, but we need bigger place. And what with this place? Crepes, why not? Because it's good size, good idea, I think.
we were looking for something because there is no full-scale kitchen here.
Mhm.
So we were looking for something
That makes sense.
compact cooking.
Yes.
We were looking for something that was missing here totally on the market, so we don't have to compete straight on. And crepes, in Europe, crepes are pretty much in every country.
Yes.
It's traditional, it's like pizza in Italy, crepes are all over Europe. But the best crepes are apparently in France because they have the longer tradition.
Yes.
And
No, I take that back. The best crepes are here in Boynton Beach with Eva.
Have you ever thought about at 12 o'clock, it's noon. I don't want lunch. I want like a breakfast, something breakfast. And I got to tell you, wait till you see their menu. Anywhere from the build your own to the signature, that you would not believe how many different varieties of crepes that they have.
And drinks.
And drinks.
And macaroons.
Look at this. Can you?
Oh, I don't want to spill it, but
Let me see if I can. No?
no, you're
Okay.
it's okay.
So you don't get to see how beautiful
There's-
this looks. So Sophie and I came here, and the only place that I've ever seen crepes, I'm so embarrassed to say, are a few of the French restaurants, but they don't do them all day long, and they only have a couple to choose from.
Right. There's not a restaurant in Palm Beach County that is simply crepes. And Eva and Dimitri named it Sinful Crepes. And in the description, when you go to our YouTube, you'll see they are sinful because they are so delicious. We started out with
The Normandy.
The Normandy.
That's
Tell
what
us
we
about
did.
that.
well, Normandy is probably the most French. First of all, it's the origin of this, let's say, school of crepe kitchen is Normandy, because they have there are two competing schools in France, Normandy and Brittany. So this is coming straight from Normandy, and it has got brie, which is probably the most known French cheese here in the United States. And it also has got candied apples, which is a great combination, and it's, I would say, typically French crazy combination of a sweet and basically the cheese with a very specific taste.
Right. Brie has a very specific taste, and you make the apples here.
Yes.
Tell us about how you do that. You described them as candied apples.
Oh, it's homemade and fresh every day.
Okay, everything's fresh, made here,
Takes
homemade
about-
daily.
Takes about 40 minutes. You
Ah.
cannot cheat on that.
Minimum.
That's how long it takes. You cannot make it faster. If you make it faster, you don't receive or you don't get the taste.
From freshly cut apples to the sugar to simmering for 40 minutes with stirring, simmering, letting it settle out.
Are you the candied apple maker?
No, I'm the engineer. I'm just looking and serving.
Ah.
And
It also had mushrooms and egg in it.
mushrooms and egg. The crepe wasn't overpowering.
No, it was delicious.
And the presentation also is another thing. I thought the presentation, I mean, listen, by the end of the show, you're going to want to come here. We're going to make our producer in Louisiana so hungry
Mhm.
because we're going to talk about all your dishes, not just the ones that we had. I got to tell you, you guys have got a home run here.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, people, listen, first of all, it's so easy to find.
It is very.
It's right off of 95 in Gateway in Boynton. And to me, this is one of the cutest little shopping centers.
It is.
It is, I mean, and you have another restaurant in the center, which
Right.
we're going to also be doing, called
Sushi,
Sushi Bang Bang.
But the center is southwest corner of Gateway and 95. It's directly across from the Publix. It's easy to find. Just go in, take a right, and it's on the right. And you can't miss it. It has the cute little French bulldog on the. We have pictures. We'll show you the bulldogs. I took some pictures. There it is. That's the outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's Eva's. That's your artwork with the French bulldogs, and we'll
Just-
talk about
That's my
that.
idea.
Andy Warhol pictures of Eva's.
And it's nice because you can eat outside They have a nice
they have
patio
a beautiful patio.
over here, but just the whole ambiance
It's
is.
fun.
I feel like
It's
this would be a
fun.
place to have crepes at.
It's a fun place.
It is.
So we had that, and we had a lot of stuff. We had sweet and sour, or sweet and the savory.
But I want to go down the list
What did
because
you have when you came back?
you know what? I had the same thing. I loved it so much.
I think that's what Margaret's listening. Hi, sister. I know you're gonna pick that because of the brie.
No, I loved it so much. And when I was coming over here to test the computer, I said, I'm like hooked on that.
Yeah.
I'm addicted. I'm addicted to your crepes.
And I was mad you didn't bring one for
But here's
me.
the problem. Here's the problem with your restaurant. There are so many
many.
things to choose from.
Yeah.
Everything
Oh,
sounds
Thank you.
so good. And by the way, there's also a kids menu too.
There is, and they have daily specials. And they have French toast. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Look at that. French onion soup. And they have the specials for breakfast and lunch. But do you want to go?
I want to look at,
Eva,
I'm looking
do you
at the
wanna
burger
go? That's the next one that Eva said was the most popular.
with the black Angus ground beef, the caramelized onions, cheddar, pickles, and put lettuce, tomato, and onions. That's your second best seller?
Probably.
That's what they
Or
say.
from the breakfast, like it's more French breakfast.
Tell people what your hours are.
It's 9 to 4 every day. Because we know that people
Easter
need
too. You're going to be open Easter.
People will be
Oh.
hungry, so we cannot close.
That's right.
What, it's still 9 to 4 Easter too?
Yes.
So when you get out of church, especially listen, people in Palm Beach, anywhere in Palm Beach County,
Or Broward.
even Delray, or Boca
Broward.
too.
Broward too.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
It's not, and again, it's right off of 95. I mean, think about it. You're going to go in. I mean, there's probably about 30 different dishes here that you can order, and I love the build your own.
I know, but why don't you tell people the name of the Black Angus?
It's called the burger.
Cannibal.
Cannibal, yes.
Cannibal.
Very popular.
It's called the Cannibal.
Oh, you're looking at the one. I'm
That's
looking.
another one.
The Cannibal is another one.
Oh, the burger's the
That's
most
more popular.
popular. Wow. So, Dimitri, why don't you tell everyone about your crepes? If you want to go and
Okay,
tell
sure,
people about
sure.
the different
Well,
crepes.
cannibal is actually, it's for carnivorous people.
Now, let me tell you, Dimitri's from Alabama, so he has a little southern twang.
No, but if you say so. So cannibal is really for the meat lovers.
Yes.
It has got Black Angus ground beef, pepperoni, bacon crumbles, and chicken.
Also has turkey bacon too.
Yes, turkey bacon is an option. I personally don't like it. Some people, they don't eat proper bacon. For them, we have turkey bacon.
That's not, a lot of people don't do that. They don't have turkey bacon. So that's,
No, yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
and that, and the Cannibal is,
Even the turkey bacon's better.
Oh.
No, pork.
No, pork.
it's best party, right?
No, turkey, no beef.
Oh,
Sorry, my English is horrible.
your English is fine. They're from Czechoslovakia, by the way. No, Hungary. Where are you from?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
It's
See, that's supposed to be good for you.
It's the carrier taste.
Yes. It's supposed to be good for you too. That's what they say now.
Now
Yeah,
we're
they
going to go
changed
the
it.
They
crazy
change it all the
cheesy
time.
beef.
Crazy cheesy beef, it's a crazy combination of a roast beef and blue cheese, basically. So it's
That's an interesting
it's
combo.
crazy cheesy,
That's why it's crazy.
but it's very nice too.
What's your favorite, by the way?
My favorite, it's a good question.
Look at Eva looking at it.
It's a good,
She's going to be
He's
surprised.
gonna say all of the above so he doesn't get in trouble.
but it's probably, for me, it's probably cannibal. I'm a meat lover.
Oh, that makes sense.
What's your
Anthony,
favorite?
what's yours?
So my favorite
Hawaiian.
would be most likely the Hawaiian or one of the sweet ones, like such as the toast chocolate cream, which we will discuss later.
What's yours?
my maybe all salmon. So,
You
From
could,
salmon.
you could literally have something different every day
time.
for like 2 months. It's
It's
amazing.
something for everybody. We have merguez, which is not that, let's say, common, but it's very appreciated, especially by the people who are coming from around Mediterranean Sea, all sides of it, north, south, they all know it. It's made from a lamb.
Yes.
It's a lamb sausage and shakshuka. It's very nice and it's quite popular. For us, it was a surprise how many people really know it and order it.
Really?
Yep. And then you have pachanga, which is sort of like more Mexican flavor with jalapenos and grilled colored peppers and chicken and
Oh, I see
chipotle,
it.
which is a little bit spicy sauce, but it's just a little bit. It's just enough not to make it. It's not too spicy, but it makes it interesting.
And we also have that. We are also dietary restriction friendly, such as that we have gluten-free crepes as well as crepes that are halal style, vegetarian. There's quite literally something for everybody.
That's good input. Thank you. That was really good. The one that looks kind of interesting to me is that tarte flette
Dr. Flat,
or tarte flette.
it's very French. very French, the combination of potato with sour cream and bacon and ham. It's a very traditional, and it's also very
I'm
popular.
getting so hungry.
Mine too. I've been eating today.
And you know what? I almost chose the salmon, the smoked salmon, the cream cheese with the capers. That sounded so good. Because when I sat down, I was like, so many different combinations, but I really went the Normandy.
I know it was really good. I would have a very difficult time choosing one, to be honest, because they all look good.
And you know what I got to check? We haven't said. Your prices are wonderful.
Very.
They're very fair prices, especially for the amount of food that you get. I couldn't even finish the Normandy when I came in.
Well, you get one sauce of your choice. What are the sauces?
Well, they are the typical or the usual suspects, like blue cheese, Caesar, Dijon mustard, ketchup, mayo, but also the homemade, the creamy curry,
Oh, that sounds good.
home white sauce, which is sauce based on yogurt with mint,
Yeah.
and then samurai. Samurai is a spicier one. It's more like a combination of harissa,
Okay.
the Mediterranean spicy paste,
Yes.
with mayonnaise style. So it's basically instantly enough the sauce, although it sounds Japanese, and it reminds a lot of spicy mayo, which is quite common in our sushi restaurants. That's very popular with the customers. But Samurai originates in Belgium and was originally made for the French fries,
Oh.
Belgian fries.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is, but it's spicy, it's nice, homemade. You need to try it.
So, Dimitri, when you order the crepe, how do you know which sauce to order with that specific crepe? Does Eva tell you that this would be good with this crepe, or how does that work?
Sure, it is, but there are some combinations which are natural,
Right.
like pachanga, and we already have like some of the crepes are already coming with the certain sauce when it makes sense. For example, la petite déj, which is more a breakfast-like crepe. It comes with a curry sauce automatically. You don't have to order it. Some of the others, like burgers specifically, everybody likes his burger with something different.
Right.
Somebody likes it with ketchup, barbecue,
Exactly.
you name it. So there, some of the choices I would say are tolerant. You can pick up any sauce and it will be good. If it's the sauce you like, it will go with it, like with burger. Some of them, like, I don't know, la petite déj is a good combination. Trying it with anything other than curry, it will be maybe not the best experience. Curry is the best.
Já bych chtěla jenom říct, že někdy lidi jsou tak unešení z toho všeho, že ty kombinace jsou někdy překvapivé a že jim vždycky zaběhnu ke stolu i požádali, jestli by to nemohli.
Yeah, sometimes it happens that people are so overwhelmed with all the choices they have. So they sometimes pick up the combination, which is not exactly, because there are certain things that really don't go together. So in these cases, my wife basically tells the people sometimes, or is trying to discourage them from certain weird combinations.
That's good.
Otherwise, we have a note on our menu that we are not responsible. You build your own crepe. We are responsible for the quality of the components, but not the final result.
What type of cheese do you use in the other crepes? It just says cheese. Is there a choice?
It's mostly Monterey Jack,
Okay.
but we also provide all the other cheeses like blue cheese, brie, Boursin, cheddar, feta, goat cheese, mozzarella. So it's basically whatever people like or feel like. because some of the cheeses, they are milder, like Monterey Jack is very neutral. It goes with
Right.
everything. Brie is already, let's say, more invasive. Blue cheese is very
Very.
specific. If you overrun the blue cheese, you may kill the result easily. So it will be uneatable,
That's true.
You know what's amazing is any sandwich shop you go to, they normally have 2, maybe 3 types of cheeses
Right.
to choose from. That's
Right.
it. Look at this. Look at all that. Blue cheese, brie, the burst, that's the garlic, cheddar, feta. I mean, you've got all the different types of cheeses. Do people ask you to order for them?
You mean to suggest?
Yeah.
They always ask for, a lot of people ask for the hint. Sometimes it's hard to say because it depends very much on what people like.
That's true.
Somebody likes it more spicy, somebody likes it more cheesy, somebody likes it, some people, they
No cheese.
don't, sometimes we
Yeah.
get a request saying no cheese at all.
Oh.
Build your own crepe, no cheese. Sometimes what we always recommend, there has to be some sort of filler inside, not only meat or ham, but cheese. Basically, it's
Right.
like putting it all together. If you don't like a very spicy or very specific taste, you can go with a milder one like mozzarella or Monterey Jack. It will not offend anybody. But yes, we do recommend, of course.
It's like an omelet. You order an omelet and they don't put cheese in it. It's like not an omelet then.
Again, it depends. Some people don't like cheese in the omelet.
Oh.
You can find those too. I mean,
Look at all the proteins: smoked ham, bacon crumbles, the black Angus, the ground beef, chicken, pepperoni, roasted beef, the tuna.
Oh, they have tuna.
That is
Wow.
is that a salad? A tuna salad or?
it's similar to it. It's actually, we don't sell much of it. We even removed the crepe itself. We used to have a Tunisian crepe
Right.
with which was exactly with tuna harissa. Harissa is the Mediterranean basically chili paste. It's
Okay.
very spicy. So tuna harissa is basically a tuna mixed with in the style of a salad with harissa and mayonnaise, a little bit of it.
But they do have turkey bacon, and I got to tell you, every restaurant I go to when I'm ordering breakfast, I look and see if they have turkey bacon.
Why?
Because if they do, I'd rather have turkey bacon rather than regular bacon. No, I would.
You know what else we had? Eva makes her own bechamel sauce with
Ooh,
the spinach, remember?
yes.
And they have a special right now. Do you want to talk about the bechamel chicken?
Bechamel, yeah.
Bechamel chicken.
Sure. Well, bechamel chicken is very simple. The most of the flavor comes from the sauce, and chicken is just the protein sort of feeling in. But it's very nice. Bechamel is very well known, again, specifically around the Mediterranean, and specifically this crepe bechamel chicken. It also comes with the chives.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, with spinach. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry, don't look at me like that.
Very popular for lunch.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't know what it is. They ask for to taste a little bit. This is what we provide actually. When people are not sure about their sauce, we give them
Aw.
several to try, and then they can pick up whatever they feel comfortable with. So whenever we give somebody to try Eva's bechamel,
Nebo tu nikdo, kdo by řekl, no.
they cannot resist. They try it, they say yes, I don't.
That was delicious. It really was. And just to tell the listeners, how much do you think that would have cost? Like in any other restaurant? I mean, the prices are so reasonable.
No, the prices are really good.
That was $12.90 for that special.
I got to tell you, people are always asking us for something new
And different.
and different. and you start thinking Italian, you know, Mediterranean, Mexican. This is a great choice right here. The name of the restaurant is called Sinful Crepes. And I am so glad that we found this restaurant. We're here live right now from the restaurant. And are you closed on Mondays?
No, they're open
open.
every day.
Okay.
Every single day till 4.
But I want people to know because we've got Easter coming up this Sunday.
They're open Easter. I know
know.
where I'm going. I don't want to cook.
Yeah, why cook? I mean, you can come here. The atmosphere is so nice.
I also like how they have a little activity for children. They have a children's menu as
Yes.
well. It's called a puppy meal, which is cute. The restaurant is decorated with French bulldogs everywhere. What kind of dog do you guys have? I don't think I could guess.
It's not a shepherd. It's a French bulldog.
And they came up with a very clever. I sent pictures to you, Rebel, about the bulldogs, and there's a printer. One of the pictures, there it is. That's the printer. And they make miniature French bulldogs for the children, and they get to keep it. Most restaurants have like coloring books, or, I mean, that is very ingenious. Who thought of that?
Eva.
Oh, this is what they make for the kids.
Oh, this is
With the
actually what the
printer. The kids make it? Tell us about that.
So what we have is we have a 3D printed French bulldog that the kids use washable markers to color it in themselves. That way it induce that creativity. So instead of the kids being, sit down to the table and take out their phone, we introduced them to the activity of coloring in the French bulldog. And then you can see that usually even the teenagers, you see a little dog on the table start coloring in and you see the phones drop. So yes, it is an activity for all parts of the family.
I think it's cute. I like that idea.
That is cute.
He's a big one. He's the papa dog. This is
Look
so
at that.
cute. So how did they oh, this guy really got colored. Jokes. But I think that is such a cute idea for children because it's different. And I like that they're not on their phone or the usual coloring. They get bored with that.
And
This
it
is
works for
different.
almost all ages.
Yeah, I'd be happy
From,
doing it.
From two.
I would.
So let's talk about your desserts.
Okay.
You've got, go ahead. I want you to explain each one.
These are even worse news. Because not everybody probably likes savory, but everybody likes sweets.
Yes.
Yes.
So the two, I would say the most popular, I would say the best. One is really for the chocolate lovers. It's called Trois Chocolats, which is 3 chocolates in French.
Yummy.
And it has Nutella, Oreo cookies, chocolate sauce.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
to make it interesting, also fresh cut banana and
Oh, my.
whipped cream, which is as almost all the
Oh,
stuff
man.
here.
Which one did we have?
Homemade.
Homemade.
Which one do we have?
We had
The
the
creme brulee?
brulee, and we
Uh-huh.
had the jam, the French
That's
vanilla. This creme.
So I love creme brulee.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love it. And it was so cool how you even come to the table with the burner and it just, the whole presentation. I love that. I wanted to order it the other day, but couldn't do that.
I thought the jam was good. Eva makes her own whipped cream. It's all homemade, and that was incredible because it wasn't too sweet, and sometimes it's just overpowering, and it was just
It's
perfect.
just pure whipping cream.
Some people told me, I don't like it with cream. Okay, just for taste. Oh,
I know. It was delicious. And the jam, you make the jam too, I believe, right? Do you make the jam here? No? No?
Just vanilla custard.
Okay.
Because
But you know, you can also build your own too.
Yes.
You can build your own when it comes to desserts.
So that's trouble.
but with the French jams.
Oh.
I would
yeah.
say the most popular build your own crepe would be banana Nutella. That would be one of the most popular building your own crepes off the whole menu.
That's
It's
what I,
nice, classy. You have that banana Nutella on a light, crispy, fluffy crepe. Works its magic.
that sounds good. I think that's what I did on the cruise with my sisters. I bet it wasn't like Eva's.
And special crepes for you and for your sister.
Yeah.
Grape Susan.
Oh.
Because this is with orange liquor.
Oh.
Very French.
You know,
Oh, that is
everything that
special.
they do, if you notice, everything they do, you have so many choices, whether it's the toppings for the dessert, if it's the homemade top, but everything, you've got so many choices to choose from.
And they have specials daily for breakfast and lunch, I guess. Just both. You can order either, right?
We also cater for the customers who don't find anything or want something special. Like sometimes people want, you wouldn't believe it, they want a sweet grape and scrambled eggs or bacon on the side.
Yeah.
So we can do that too.
Oh, but you guys also cater. You do catering too, don't you?
Yes,
And delivery.
Yes, we have done already several events where basically you was cooking right there, which is very interesting for the customer, because it's not only a grape you get. Well, you get first of all fresh grape made right in front of your eyes, but it's also a show. So it's like a double experience. And
That would be a great fundraiser for an organization, for a not-for-profit organization to have. I think that would be
yeah,
a
it can
wonderful.
work. It can work this way too. We were working with sometimes with churches,
Mhm.
delivering basically grapes and desserts for the for Sunday was Sunday noon after the.
No, mi nie trzeba zmienić, że pan Faraż w kościele, tylko się jedyny, czyli.
She's in trouble again.
Oh, the priest said
Dimitri,
that,
yeah.
that the only scene allowable in the church is Sinful Crepes.
Oh, that's a cute joke.
Yeah.
Very cute joke. They have also drinks, Steve.
Yeah, they have beer and wine.
Well, I'm drinking a margarita.
Margarita,
Oh, yeah.
mimosa,
Yeah.
beer.
How many fingers do I have up?
They
You're fine.
European beers.
have wine, they have Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay, Riesling, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot, Cabernet, Prosecco,
Yes.
mimosas, yum yum.
For breakfast. It's very good.
Ooh, yes, margarita, pink margarita when I'm having, I guess, and a spicy margarita.
Yeah, we have a lot of viewers and listeners who are in charge of their office. And people go, I want to do something different this year.
Mhm.
And, you know, I'm tired of Italian or deli. Or this is the greatest idea when you're trying to think of something different and you don't have to worry about, is it going to be good? Everybody's going to like this.
I think so.
Everybody. How do you, when you cater, how do you do an assortment?
We usually agree. We cannot, of course, cater the whole menu.
Right.
Right.
That would be just impossible to
Yes.
carry with us.
Right.
But since it's as we mentioned at the start, it's a light cuisine. Basically, the thing you need is the crepe maker,
Right.
which is probably that big.
And Eva.
And Eva, of course, we need a crepe maker and the crepe maker.
I want to ask Anthony, how long have you work here in the restaurant?
Yes.
And so the restaurant business is new to you,
Yes, I'm actually currently a second-year mechanical engineering student.
like that.
No, he's nuclear. I'm mechanical.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm going to be turning 22.
Where are you going to school?
I'm currently a second year at Florida Atlantic University down in
I
Boca
knew
Raton.
it. I knew it was FAU.
So how do you like the restaurant business?
He does that. He wants to be an engineer.
So I blend the restaurant business with my engineering side. So I actually made and 3D printed all these bulldogs that are
I
in this
knew
restaurant
it. I
alone.
knew it. I knew
There is
it.
about It's her idea, and I'm the manufacturer. There are about 144 individually printed French bulldogs in this restaurant alone, comprising of different sizes and times ranging from 1 hour and 45 minutes to create a small one.
One?
Yes, the little one,
hour
like
and
this one right
45
here,
minutes.
takes about 1 hour 45 minutes to print.
Wow.
And the middle one's usually about 4 to 5 hours. The large one that I'm holding in my hand right now can go anywhere from 6.5 to 9 hours, depending on the machine, material, and other printing factors.
Did
Wow.
you design that printing machine?
No, the printing machine we have actually in here, and this is not a product placement. It is a Prusa Mark II.
Okay.
That's what I thought it was.
Me too.
Actually, this was actually purely not incidental, but it's a Czech company. So we have it as well.
Surprise.
So to basically wrap 3D printing up, there's about, in total, this restaurant took about 900 hours of total print time to print all the decor in this restaurant alone.
Wow.
Roughly 31 days straight.
Wow. And I did take pictures, and Rebel will show you the pictures. They're like all over. Eva calls them her Van Gogh.
It was idea Warhol and Versailles.
It's
Pretty well.
really
It's
cute.
set in that we mixed the new with the old. It's set in the old Versailles era that has that the
Gold.
old antique frames and the Andy Warhol's commercialism style of that repetition.
Mhm.
We have that with the French Bulldogs. That way you get the tie of Versailles with Andy Warhol's art
Art.
and the pop art in one style. Like you have the repeated French Bulldogs of different colors with
I
that
like
antique frame.
It's fun.
So you created on the wall back here. Did you create those?
Yes,
Yes.
he made every
So
one
that
of
had to
them in
take
here.
weeks.
He just said how long
In
it
this
took,
restaurant,
900 hours.
It's
Just this one.
No, the
all of them.
The painting itself, if we calculated, that's about 6.5 to 9, let's just say 7 hours, 7 times 9, that's
63. 63.
63 hours plus the painting, roughly, let's just say 65 hours in total of just creating that painting as well.
And
Oh, look
And
at
then we
this.
have
I already took a picture of that one because this reminds me of a painting I did that my sister has in her office. But I don't have him in it.
yeah, so this painting actually is inspired by The Girl with the Balloon by Banksy,
Oh,
a
yes.
street artist. So you have that chalky, shaded
Right.
French bulldog with that splash of black on the chalk background, and that splash of color with the newspaper. That's just to give it that little background and a little bit more of that pop art style.
Mhm.
And Picasso, like that, it's like the craziness of a French bulldog.
So, Anthony, did you make this painting too? The
Yes.
painting?
So it's a mixed
Sweet baby.
it's a mixed media painting with acrylic paint, newspaper, commercial plaster on a 3D printed bulldog with spray paint. You have about 2-minute working time to apply the spray paint onto the wet plaster to give it that Banksy street art look, because you know how he's a street artist. He sprays on the basically like facades, so that wet plaster with the spray paint gives it that facade look of the French Bulldog,
Mhm.
and that craziness that goes in the background. It's like the dog's having a zoomies.
You're selling this too. I saw
Yes.
there was a sold sign. So are you selling all your artwork like
We do.
that one?
Yes, we do sell
And
all
this
the
one?
artwork in this restaurant is for sale,
Yes.
based on basically if somebody likes the painting on the wall, they can walk in here, buy it right off the wall.
Wasn't this one $800?
No, this painting here is $280.
280.
Yes.
See, you can buy artwork too. Come have a crate
That's
and
a
buy
good chance, you know.
artwork.
10 years down the road, it will be one of the famous first big
Oh,
prices.
bulldog artist, not a mechanical engineer. He's gonna be a famous artist.
Maybe, you never know.
Their menu prices are so good, they'll have money to buy artwork.
I know that. And how many French bulldogs do you have?
A good question.
Oh, that many?
No, we have one,
One. What's his
normally
name?
one,
Normally.
sometimes two. That's when our daughter comes visiting.
Oh, what's his name or her name?
Well, ours is Kiki.
Kiki,
It's
a
her.
girl.
I bet you didn't name it.
No,
No.
Because boy is Taki.
Taki.
Kiki and Taki.
Oh, we had a Taki.
Same with chips, you know.
I want to get, before we go, I want to talk about the special offers
Yes.
that you
I do
have.
too.
You've got, again, you've got so many, you've got the complete breakfast, the salad bites, the French breakfast. The croquet, the madame.
I would say definitely from our specials, definitely the most popular would be the French breakfast.
Yeah.
It is a omelet style eggs with potatoes, mushrooms, ham, cheese, with
Oh
a
my
side
God,
of
that
bread
sounds so good.
and a jam of your choice and honey mustard. It is a great introductory meal for people that would like to try sweet and savory crepes.
Should have been a chef.
You have that. You have the sweetness of the jam. You have the sweetness of the jam. We usually recommend the raspberry jam for the crepe, and then you have that honey mustard to pair with the omelet style eggs.
Oh my, I would have never thought
And you
that.
have that salad on the side, so it's a very well balanced meal. From there, the complete breakfast, you get a square crepe with egg, ham, cheese, a sweet crepe with jam of your choice, and then you get a beverage as well. That's our value basically meal. And then we have those two bechamel style crepes one is with ham, cheese, spinach, and egg. That will be our croque madame. And then lastly, with that bechamel chicken, as we talked prior, with that chicken, spinach, nice, light, creamy crepe.
You're good.
You should be so
You're
proud of you.
good. That's what I was just getting, but you can tell by his face he is. I'm watching him. And the prices are very reasonable. They're anywhere from little less than $8 and they go up to maybe the most expensive one's the complete breakfast, which was $19.90.
Which
but-
is nothing anymore.
nothing.
No.
and
Two
they're
crepes and a beverage.
right. That's a lot of food
and the drink.
and a drink, and it's a lot of food. I mean, it's
By the way, I don't know what kind of coffee you serve, but
well,
your
that's
coffee
what I was
is
gonna.
very good
We
also.
have
It's
fresh
gonna bring
ground
that.
Italian coffee in this restaurant.
Italian.
We serve cappuccinos, lattes, espressos, americanos.
Czechoslovakian?
No, because Italian taste coffee is the best.
Italian coffee is the
All
best.
people.
We actually have customers coming up. As our coffee is fresh ground, we don't have that bitterness. It's actually very smooth, very.
Oh, it
mellow.
was I love it. I'm a big coffee drinker.
I'm not a coffee drinker, and your mom gave me that cappuccino.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Did you
It
try the
didn't
cappuccino
have
chocolate?
the. Oh. It didn't taste like coffee. I don't like that coffee taste. It was really good.
The name of the restaurant is Sinful
Cappuccino chocolate.
Crepes. And what is the address here?
Address.
1050 Gateway Boulevard, Suite 103, Boynton Beach, Florida.
What's the name of the center? Does the center have a name?
One Town Center.
Okay. I mean, it's this
It's-
parking lot's always packed.
It is, and it's on the southwest corner of I-95 and Gateway, across from the public shopping center. You can't miss it. If anybody knows where the Greek grocer, or what are some of the other places in here?
We have the Alu Mexican restaurant. We have the diner next door. We have obviously us, the Sinful Crepes,
Sushi Bang Bang.
Sushi Bang Bang.
They're all in the same center.
I want to ask you,
Even cigar lounge.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? They
Yep.
have a cigar lounge
Yeah,
now?
yep.
That's new then.
Yeah, there is, and fitness.
Oh.
And doctors, just in case.
Yeah, too many doctors.
Yeah, there are doctor offices
Then
here
there's
around.
Where did that happen?
Very nice dentist, very nice chiropractor.
We have it all.
No,
We even have a dietitian.
Oh, you
the Sinful Crepes is all that matters, right?
Yep.
For tonight.
You go, it depends on the sequence, you know, you go Sinful Crepes, you
And then
have
you
your
go
crepes,
down the
then you go
road
to the
to
fitness.
sushi.
No, you go to the fitness to work it
Work
out.
out, and then sushi
Eventually,
bang
if something
bang.
happens to you, the doctor will help, and then you can relax in the cigar lounge. Program for the whole day.
and they also, you have your sushi restaurant, which we're going to be
Talking about.
talking about in the next couple of weeks. We'll be doing another show from there. Tell people why they should try your restaurant.
You mean the sushi?
No,
No.
Eva's restaurant.
This
Uh-oh.
one, okay.
You have problem?
I have a big problem.
So yes, so to try, basically the reason to try this
Not
restaurant
here,
is
no,
to basically try those savory and sweet crepes, and basically discover the flavor of the like style of crepes that we serve. We have customers coming through all around like Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, Delaware, saying they have been to many French creperies and restaurants, and that they have not yet had that flavor of crepe that we serve here. So it's definitely something to try.
2 minutes.
Grape on its own, it's a very good alternative to a sandwich.
Absolutely.
Because it's pretty much a protein diet, because it's mostly eggs and milk, and a little bit of flour.
We also have gluten free.
Gluten free. Thank you, Anthony.
And you also have DoorDash
Yes.
and Uber Eats, is that
Yes.
right?
And we also deliver ourselves. You can order from our website.
These
Directly.
people are unbelievable.
Is there a charge for the delivery when you deliver?
We charge, if you order from us directly, we charge $6 per delivery, and we waiver it for
Oh.
$60. Sure.
Wow. Here, have a margarita.
Well, again, the name of the restaurant is Sinful Crepes. It's here in Boynton Beach, Florida. Folks, I'm telling you, Sophie and I love this place. We definitely recommend it. Please, if you come in once, I think the best way to do is close your eyes, look at the menu, and point, and you'll be okay.
And you can't go wrong. They're open every single day, Monday through Sunday, 9 to 4, and they're open Easter. Everybody remember that if you want to try something different and really different. They are the best crepes in Palm Beach County. There aren't any restaurants in Palm Beach that are crepes only. And I've had crepes in other restaurants, and there's no comparison. And their prices are very reasonable. Eva will be here, help you choose what you want. And we wanted to thank all three of you for being on our show tonight. Oh, he's drinking her Prosecco. It was a pleasure, and I know I'll be back with my friends and my sister. I do know that. I know Steve will be back.
Oh, I'm definitely coming back.
And we both will be back next Monday.
Yeah, we'll be here
And
next Monday night. We've got a great restaurant next Monday night. Or Italian restaurants next Monday night.
That's true.
Yeah, DeLuca's Kitchen and Bar in Boynton also. So anyway, join us again. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If you missed part of the show, you can go to iHeart under Eat and Critique. or you can go to Spotify
or,
under Eat and
or
Critique.
our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So we will see you next
We'll see you
week.
next week.
Thank
you.
you.
God bless.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with your hosts, award-winning restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia, brought to you by Incontro Italian Cuisine and Steakhouse, located in Coral Springs on the Walk. Be sure to join us again next week as Steve-O and Sophia interview top local restaurant owners and chefs. Steve-O and Sophia are known for their pure honesty when it comes to reviewing local restaurants. See you next week.
There weren't. That's why they were
Well,
trying to
just few. I
recruit.
think